Hello, collective. It is Satya again with another reading, another message. I hope that you guys have been good. I hope that things have been going well for you. This energy of the full moon is today's the 6th. So I think this is the last day of that full moon. Oof. Bam. No contact. Someone out here is blocked, child. When I say do it, if someone is out here needing to be cut off from communication, I say do it. Are you cut off from communication, or is someone you know or someone you've been dealing with, did you cut them off? We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out. I got a couple new decks lately, and I am excited to use them. This is Broken Mirrors, Twin Flames Exposed. It's not a toxic, kind of karmic, negative deck by any means. It does have some positive, neutral cards in there. But of course, we shuffle it up and we let spirit guide us. Ooh, unfinished business, forgiveness, reconciliation, spotlight, self-absorbed audience, maybe just being in the limelight, wanting to stay on social media. You know, those people that are addicted to posting. Post. I do not like posting myself, pictures and things like that on social media. I mean, I'm not like, super humble person, but it's just like, it's so much energy, isn't it? Gotta make sure you look good, gotta be in a good place, get the right angle, be in a, don't nobody want to see what I'm doing. I don't do nothing but stay at home anyway. Oop. All this, we'll take the one on the bottom. Oh, child dating. Who you with, collective? Who you out there with, collective? The other ones that came through were message, controversy, push-pull, distractions. All right. Looks like we got a little dating situation going on here. Maybe there was some dating that happened. Maybe there was a breakup, but someone wants to get back. Maybe this was an energy of someone who was a little too self-absorbed, someone that was always on Instagram, someone that was always on Snapchat. I don't know. We'll see, huh? So let's see here. Who y'all dating? Who y'all with? Who y'all with? We'll pull some archetype cards and we'll grab an energy for you and your person. Unfinished business, proposal, maybe wanting to take the relationship to the next level, maybe being forgiven or wanting to reconcile. Looks like, though, with this no contact, there is some silent treatment happening. All right, so we got some cards here. What we got? Ooh, a prince and a child orphan. All right, the prince in the light attribute is someone who is charming, romantic. They use that charm and that romance, to establish themselves as a powerful person, right? Someone who is desirable. In the shadow, they use that sort of romantic charm and power for self-aggrandizement, so to kind of puff themselves up, a little ego. Child, in the orphan sense, is in the light attribute, it's someone who is very independent, willing to kind of go at it alone. They've conquered their fear of kind of, surviving out on their own, and that independent feeling. And the shadow, it's someone who has a fear of abandonment, and that fear kind of stifles them growing and maturing into the person they need to be. They might seek relationships with surrogate family members that kind of don't serve them well. So if we're looking at these, right, this could be a romantic kind of person who, very independent, not afraid to be alone, charming kind of person. Or on the other end, it could be someone that is afraid of being alone, someone who will latch on to their partner, and try to romance and charm them in order to stay together. So we're going to put that on this side, and we'll pull some energy for the other. So again, I want to know who y'all dating. Who you dating? This could be an energy of a new love, right? Options, maybe getting back on the market if there's some unfinished business with this no contact. You or your partner could be back on the market. Whoop. Okay, we got 2 here. Yikes. What is this? Here's a destroyer and gossip. So the light attribute for gossip is an individual that awakens consideration for the feelings of others. Someone who may be on the receiving end of secrets, but doesn't then go back and tell them to other people. On the shadow side, of course, this individual thrives on the power of having sensitive information to then use it for their advantage or to spread rumors. And the destroyer is that light attribute, being able to release things that are potentially destructive, being able to rid oneself of negative energy, things that don't serve them. Someone that can get rid of the negative to prepare for the positive. On the shadow attribute, this could be someone who is really intoxicated with destructive power. Someone who likes to control, uses their power to hurt, destroy other people's dreams or potential. So who is this? Let's see if we can get one more card for each individual. This was the last one. Okay, let's see. A mother. Light attribute, someone who is nurturing, patient, someone who gives unconditional love. On the shadow, someone who smothers or abandons, someone who instills guilt into their child or the other individual in the relationship, someone who instills guilt as someone is seeking independence. And I think, we were over here talking about the child. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, let me move this over here. But this prince and orphan energy. There we go. I think this belongs here. Someone who may be using charm, romance, that sort of, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but that sort of charm, that romance, that seductive kind of energy, right? In order to stay connected to people because they are afraid of being alone. And so when someone maybe wants to leave them or create space in the relationship, they then smother the other person or refuse to let go or shame the other individual. Again, shame that person the other person in that relationship for wanting to be independent. And so that mother card doesn't necessarily have to be a mom. It doesn't even necessarily, there we go. We're going to take that one. An artist, light attribute, someone who can express a dimension of life that is beyond the five senses, someone who is inspirational, someone who inspires others to see life differently, symbolically. And the shadow attribute, this is someone who uses talent as an excuse to mistreat others. They pose as someone they're not. They use their artistic ability, they use their talent to elicit pity. So if we put this over here, this might be someone who is able to really express themselves, is inspiring to others, someone who draws in, whose personality and inspirational spirit draws people to them. And because people are drawn to them, right, they, in their light attribute, have a heightened awareness and consideration for others, right? And in that type of energy, they become the light attribute of a destroyer, releasing destructive tendencies, being open to transformation and change, preparing for new life, preparing for and being willing to step into that sort of positive role where, again, you recognize the light and the dark and have the courage to destroy those negative tendencies within oneself. And so if we're looking kind of at this as maybe two people, right, there may have been someone who is very creative, very, very attractive, someone who is trustworthy, someone who is seen as a light, someone who is seen as pure-hearted, someone that can be balanced between, again, that light and the dark. And another individual who is a little on the on the smothering side. Again, in one of these, the last reading I did, it's sort of like a moth to the flame, right? Where this person is the flame, the candle, the light, and this person is the moth, very attracted to, unconsciously and intensely drawn to this other person. And maybe, if we're talking about this spotlight energy, right? Maybe this is someone who is self-absorbed. The prince is someone that would use power, that would use charm, that would use romance, that would entice or seduce, others to keep them bound, to keep them close by, right? This person could be kind of self-absorbed, right? Enjoy an audience, enjoy having people around because they're afraid to be alone. And so I'm looking at this as maybe a relationship between you and a partner that was characterized by intense, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but like an intense kind of feeling where they were always with you, always wanted to be with you, maybe didn't want to branch out and hang out with other people, whether that was a formal relationship where you guys were actually dating, or whether it was a little more casual, but this individual maybe didn't want it to be so casual. They didn't want you to be on the market. They didn't want you to maybe possibly find a new love. And so with that smothering kind of energy, maybe there was a break in the relationship. Maybe there was an energy of, this just kind of isn't working for me. this is a little too much. You're a little too much. This energy is a little too much. And so now there's a level of being cut off from contact. Maybe there was a breakup. Maybe there was a short, a parting, where now there's a lack of contact, silent treatment. Someone is giving the other silent treatment. Maybe you are giving them the silent treatment because they come on too strong and are too smothery. Or maybe they're trying to give you the silent treatment because, you had to draw boundaries. And because they are smothering, and are coming from this sort of wounded child place where they're afraid to be alone, maybe they're acting out to say, well, I'm not going to talk with you right now. But overall, I think this is giving an energy of unfinished business, whether there's a need to communicate and talk about how things ended. Maybe there's a need to, collect things from each other's homes. Or maybe one person wants to reconcile, right? Give this another chance. Maybe after this sort of moth energy, right? Moth to flame. Maybe this moth energy wants to show that there's been some growth, I don't know. We'll see. What can we use over here? What can we use over here? Let's do a little of this Rider-Waite Tarot. I did pre-shuffle the deck, but we'll give it a little shuffle right now. Get it warmed up and see what we can't bring out for the collective. So let's see what happened here between the moth and the flame. What's the unfinished business? Let's see what happened here. Okay, we have the Emperor, we have the Five of Swords reversed, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So this is an energy of the Emperor is a respectable, powerful, disciplined, practical person, right? The Emperor sits on his throne. He is the authority. He rules his kingdom, right? People come to him for advice. They come to him for blessings. He gives out discipline and justice in a fair way. This is an energy of, right? This is the energy of the divine masculine. The Five of Swords in reverse is an energy of, resentfulness, wanting to make up for something, like a reconciliation energy. The Five of Swords upright is one of conflict, right? A fallout after winning something. And so in the reverse, you didn't really win, right? You may have won the battle, but you didn't win the war. You know what I mean? You may have won, but now it didn't really turn out the way you wanted. So you want to make amends. You want to forgive or be forgiven. You want to reconcile. This is that energy of unfinished business. This Two of Pentacles is juggling time management, balancing decisions or priorities, really needing to kind of balance energy or being able to balance energy. And this Five of Pentacles is a feeling of loss, temporary financial loss, someone coming from a lack mindset, worry, someone who is insecure. And so if I I mean, this kind of speaks really to that, right? Someone who is feeling insecure, someone who feels worried, isolated because of this no contact, isolated, worried, coming from a lack mindset, feeling left out, right? Someone who is needing always to be with somebody else, not wanting to be alone, not wanting to be left out, always wanting to be on the inside. That very much is a Five of Pentacles energy. And so maybe this person here, the moth energy, right, was acting out in a way that was not attractive, right? They made some bad choices. They always wanted the spotlight on them. They always wanted that attention. And when they didn't get it, they acted out in a way that was unacceptable, that was unattractive, that hurt this flame energy. And they are now sorry. They're looking to make amends. They have a level, an energy of unfinished business. They want forgiveness. They want to reconcile that energy. And on this side, again, this is very much a flame energy, very much attractive. The person, the kind of person that someone wants to be around, right? This is the energy that, again, divine masculine. And just because it's a masculine doesn't mean that this flame energy has to be the man. We all hold masculine and feminine energy and character traits within us. So this just really speaks to someone who is empowered, someone who is an authority, someone who is seen as attractive, right? Highly attractive and respected. And this person seems like they had to really balance a decision, right? Between who they are and this independent kind of energy, balancing their independence against this moth energy's need to be needed, right? A desire for a lack of independence. This energy did not want to be independent from the flame, right? The moth is attracted and drawn almost incessantly, right? Obsessively to the flame. And an emperor, just off bat, right, is not going to be smothered. An emperor knows their worth and is not going to be pushed, right, out of the market if they don't want to. They're not going to be forced into a relationship where they feel smothered. The emperor makes decisions and calls things out for themselves. And of course, someone who is coming from this Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords energy is not going to be able to handle that. And here we have, yes, the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is an energy of exhaustion, feeling overwhelmed, having to put up a fight, an external kind of fight, always having to defend, always having to convince, right? And having to defend your position. And so I think this really speaks to the energy of the relationship, of the dynamic. This was probably a relationship that could have worked out very well. The Magician signifies having everything a person needs to manifest exactly what they want. Skill, creativity, clarity, self-confidence, willpower. So I think this is an energy describing the relationship as, look at that. The world, completion, accomplishment, wholement, celebration of life. This was probably a relationship that was really great, right? Really outside of maybe this smothery energy. This was a relationship where there was a level of balance, right? There was purpose. There was some sort of reciprocity, a type of give and take where you and the other individual found some level of solace and joy, peace, harmony with one another, right? An abundant, loving, peaceful relationship where we had everything that we needed to make this relationship work. But unfortunately, I think with this smothering energy, it became exhausting, right? It became overwhelming. It became a relationship in which the Eight of Cups sort of took over that world energy. The Eight of Cups is an energy that speaks to being, just kind of knowing when to walk away. It's, fear of change, avoidance. There's an issue here. In the Eight of Cups, there's an issue, right? There's something going on. It's not working for me. I need to, something needs to change. Something needs to give. We're going to try it one more time. Okay, it didn't work. We're going to try it one more time. Okay, it's not working. Now we're just kind of drifting along in this relationship. It's obvious that we can't make it down this path, but this is the path that we need to go. And so instead of moving forward because we can't, and we can't go backwards in this relationship, so we're just going to wallow kind of around here, right? And that would kind of speak to this unfinished business, unable to kind of let go, but unable to kind of move forward. This moth energy pressuring this candle, or this light energy, this flame energy, to give it one more try. Please, I've changed, things like that. And then someone making the decision, and I'm feeling very much like the flame energy made the decision to walk away, right? To walk away, to find peace. The Emperor flame energy really has everything they need to get back on the market, right? They are highly desirable. This is an energy that anybody would want to be with. Yes, I definitely think, yep, here we go. This is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is very disappointment, lots of jealousy, moodiness, right? The Knight of Cups in not reverse, upright, is an energy, can you guys see that? Is an energy of, there we go, creativity, someone that is really, coming forward with a genuine offer of love in that cup. But in the reverse, it's very much a, it's a genuine offer of love, but it is, it's not going to work. Though the offer might be genuine, the song says sometimes love just ain't enough, right? So it might be a loving, genuine energy where they do care about you, but it just doesn't work for whatever reason. And the cards that we drew right here give it right away. Oop, look, and what's on the bottom? The Six of Swords. Ego, lack of confidence, that kind of empty achievement. This, it really like a lack energy. Someone who strives, right, to be a harmonious, confident person that people want to be around, but for whatever reason they lack that energy. And in that shadow attribute of the Prince would then use their power, right? Use their romance, use their charm, really being good with their words to pose as this card in the upright. But we know inside they are not, right? And so there was a no contact order. Hopefully not a formal one, because that's scary, right? But I think the Emperor flame energy really decided to kind of cut that relationship off. And of course, the moth energy, Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, is not feeling it, not happy, feeling like they want to be forgive, they want to try it again. And I'm using the Twin Flames deck here. And this is jumping out as, let's see here. This person is missing you. This message is the potential to try again, wanting to risk another chance. There's potential in this relationship. I think this energy is asking to try again. Your partner might be really asking you to give them another chance, maybe saying that they've grown, maybe saying, that they've learned, they understand your point of view, but please, there's a potential for us to, have a bucket full of delicious strawberries, right? There's an opportunity here to be abundant, to receive love. I think this person is asking for a chance, right? Asking for you to give them another chance. My spirit is always with you. Do you still love me? I love you too. There's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you. I need to tell you how I really feel, right? There's that no contact. There's so much I need to say to you, right? That unfinished business. Let's reconcile. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Summertime, right? Looking at the sunnier side of the relationship. Remember the good times we had? And that person is probably really, being honest. It looks like the World, Temperance, the Magician. Looks like there really was some wonderful times, Looks like you guys did have a good relationship where at one point both people were very, very happy. But with that smothering energy, there was just too much. It's just too much. It's overwhelming. And an emperor, right? An emperor, a person that uses that light attribute to push out potentially destructive and harmful things, naturally would not take that level of that burden, what is essentially a burden. I couldn't handle your words. It was too painful. So again, sounds like when the flame energy was trying to express their independence, was trying to tell the moth energy, hey, you need to give me some space. Feels like it was really painful for that person. And needing to kind of go into a silent, kind of blocked off contact is kind of draining that moth energy, because as a child, as an overbearing mother, they thrive on attention, right? I want to be with you, wanting to be with someone so badly that it hurts to be apart. Yeah. Dang Emperor, dang Empress, dang Flame, you got that good. This person may be watching, following you on social media, trying to keep track of you, trying to see if you're back on the dating market, wanting to see where they stand with you, feeling like, you really brought out the best in them. Yeah, this person's really heartbroken. Aww, that's really sad. But it is what it is. It is what it is. There definitely has to be a balance in relationships. And when someone can't when someone can't give you what you need in a relationship, here it is. Lucky duck. Go for it. You got this. Spirit has your back. It's coming together, right? The lucky duck says this is a good move, right? Spirit has your back. The choice that you're making is going to work out, maybe in the long run. Maybe this relationship isn't really over. long journey. Be patient, step by step, day by day. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So this could be saying, you know, the advice these cards are giving is, you know, that it's coming together, right? Go for it. You got this. Spirit's going to lead you down the right path. This might be a longer journey. Maybe patience is needed to allow this person to grow, or maybe this person needs patience, you know, to allow this person to make the choice. You'll know it when you see it, right? Don't be blinded by appearances. Look between the lines. Stick to what you know is right for you. I think this is saying don't fold on your needs, right? If you need space, if you're the flame, if you're the emperor energy, don't fold in on your needs, right? Don't say, okay, I'm gonna let you smother me. Okay, we could be together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yes, you can move in, you know what I mean? Yes. But it's saying, no, you stick to your guns, right? You got this. Spirit has your back, but be patient with the process, especially if this was a world temperance magician energy of a relationship, right? If this was a loving relationship that you really enjoyed and, you know, it was really good until this kind of smothering energy came along, it might be just that some time is needed. And that's kind of hatching a plan. Time to get started. Know before you go, right? Have a wise strategy. I think this is definitely an energy of, here was twice the fun. It's, oh Lord. It says you got more than what you bargained for, right? You might need to consider your options. Maybe it's time to not give up on this person, but maybe, you know, casually date. Maybe get back out there on the market, right? Consider your options. Pick what you value the most. And that makes sense, right? You don't have to end a relationship forever. You could end a relationship, date, see other people, right? Grow a little bit. See if the dating pool is offering you something bigger, better, you know, more along the lines of what you need in both, right, areas. Maybe this person can find something that is a better match for them. Maybe this person can find someone that's a better match for them. You know, no one's 100% right. No one is 100% wrong. No one is the absolute villain. No one is the absolute hero, right? There's balance. Sweet harvest. This is an energy of, you know, your hard work, putting in that work is going to be rewarded, right? Letting go of things that no longer serve you will bring you a reward. Waiting until the fruit is ripe to pick and eat will give you the sweetest fruit, right? We don't harvest fruit until it's peak, right? Prepare yourself, do the hard work. Wait until the time is right. Yes, keep your eyes on the prize. That is an energy of holding on with the clear, clean intention, looking for the best opportunity, you know, envision what you want and go after it. Don't end up in a situation. Don't be in a relationship. Don't be fooling around with people, places, or things that aren't going to give you what you need to be the best person you can be. Yes. Yes, honey. I like this energy. I really like this reading. Relationships are not always easy, but that doesn't mean that they're not good, right? The best things in life are not free. The best things in life come with work. Easy money comes, easy money goes just as fast. We don't value and prioritize things that we haven't put in energy and work for. So this may be a relationship that requires a little more work, right? It was good at one point. There was a little smothery kind of thing going on here. I mean, you just the bomb, okay, collective? You just the shit over here, okay? You got all the moths drawn to your flame, all right? Like a moth to a flame burned by the fire, said Janet, okay? Miss Jackson if you're nasty. I hope that this reading has given you some level of clarity, guidance, advice that you need to make the best choice for you to move on to your North Node in the direction that you know is best for you. I am going to cut this reading here, but before I do, I want to remind you that you need to be following me on Instagram, okay? Get over there and follow me. That's where you'll see different posts. You'll get updates on when videos are going to come out. You might see some pictures of my boys, Poo Poo and Ugly Baby, my little BB, my Sticky Booty. Those are my dogs. And you'll also be able to get a 25% off promotion code that you can use to buy a reading. It is good for any reading that is $50 and up. So that is any 30-minute face-to-face, like in person or video, whatever, or a pre-recorded reading. But you can use that code to get 25% off. Okay. And I'm going to cut it here. It's been a privilege reading for you. I love it. I am wishing you guys peace, love, and blessings. Hope to see you guys for the next one. Bye.